Hey, what's up, guys? Lord Forestar coming at you with episode 50, part 2 tonight. That's right, last night we had a little bit of delay because, like I said, one of us got a little bit tired, so we weren't allowed to collaborate at the time. But anyway, how it's going to go a little bit right now is I'm just going to be talking right now, and I'll explain other things a little bit more in depth later. Anyway, right now, the first thing I'm going to show you guys today is this little thing that I figured out, in that if you want to scrap something and it's not within the boundaries of like the building area and everything where you can scrap things, just drag it over there. Drag it over there, and you guys can go ahead and, go into the building thing, and then you guys go into the whole building sequence mode, and then you guys can go ahead and just go over there and scrap it, right over here. Watch, you guys will see it here in a moment, and yeah, just watch. I'll just come right back over here, go into the build mode, and I'll take it over. I'll just scrap it, and it's just gonna be, easy as pie. A cool little 6 steel, and you guys can do that with any weapon in the game, whether it be a weapon, whether it be, like anything, really. Yeah, I thought that this was pretty cool. I didn't see any other videos on it on YouTube. I also hadn't researched it, so technically it's not that good of a thing to be referencing. But anyway, moving on to the next thing over here, we have a hollowed out rock over here by the Museum of Witchcraft. We had a little bit of confusion over here. We thought we knew exactly where it was, but we were stupid. But yeah, after a little bit of searching, we actually did find the hollowed out rock, and you just get a bunch of random items. My brother said that the guy that he saw, we actually did see a video on this one, that's how we found it. But he said the video he saw, see right here, but the video he saw, the guy in it got a lot different items than the ones that I got. So yeah, those are the items I got, and hopefully you guys can get bigger and better items. Well, anyway, I would like to just say that things on the video are going to change a little bit here. Yeah, last night when we uploaded the episode 50, part 1, everyone that I was collaborating with seemed to like the co-collaboration all at the same time technique. So what we're going to do is we're going to start doing that a lot more on the channel, to where we're all talking to you guys at the same time rather than each of us speaking at once. So what's going to be happening here is I'm going to be giving you guys a brief review of the Android app Pip-Boy, so that the ones that you guys can hook up to your PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones, and just hook up and basically play cooperatively with your friends. And like, I'm not saying that I guess another whole person in the game with you, but no, basically your friend can play as your Pip-Boy and equip items for you. He can set up your little hot tag menu, the one where you're pressing up, down, left, and right on the directional pad. He can set up that menu for you. The hotkey menu, he can set that stuff up for you. He can use stim packs right away. He can monitor your health. He can tell you the condition of your power armor that you have equipped. I like this app. I think it's a great app. Honestly, I would pay money for this app. It is awesome. I just think that is one of the coolest things ever made. Is I've longed for a very, very, very long time for Bethesda to make another co-op Fallout game, because I never got to play the one on PlayStation 2. Though I am striving to get a copy here soon. I am striving to get a copy, but yeah, I just think that it adds a whole new perspective to Fallout 4. And now is the time where we would like to introduce our guests, Galric and Azok here, the ones who were collaborating with me last night, and they would like to give their input on the app and how their experience was with it, and then
yeah, this is Azok here. I was just thinking about it. I liked how that you didn't even have to think about healing and shit like that when you was going around just trying to fight. It helped a lot.
Yeah, I understand that. Especially in times when I was getting overwhelmed in battle, it really helped a lot to have Galric by my side and to know that he had me, so that way he could use stim packs when I knew that I couldn't get to them in time. I know that when you hit the Pip-Boy menu, it pauses things, but sometimes I'm just not thinking about that. I'm just thinking, kill this guy, kill this guy. Yeah. And Galric has my back, so he has me. And half the time I have power armor on, so the sequence doesn't even stop me. I just think that the Pip-Boy is just an overall great function of the entire game. The fact that it can hook up to both a PS4 and an Xbox One is just awesome. I think having co-compatibility with both of them, I like that idea. I think everything should be co-compatible, even like the networks. Like I think the Xbox Live and PlayStation Network people should be able to play each other over the internet. I think that would be a great expansion project for Microsoft and Sony. I think that would be something that I think that they should strive towards that. That's something that they should work towards. What do you guys think about that? Because I think that's a great idea.
Say, that would like revolutionize some shit. Like that's nobody's thought of that before.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. I think that would help. It would not only help boost the video game market, but at the same time it would create more jobs for people to have to create like bigger servers and things. More dedicated servers, so that way players don't get annoyed too quickly. And not only that, not only does that create more jobs, but guess what? Now more people are spending money on these games because guess what? Now there's no console debate. There may not be any console debate, but that doesn't mean that there's going to be a decline in sales. Because look at everything. Everyone claims that PC is the master race, but how many people have converted over to console recently in the last decade?
Right.
How many people actually use PCs anymore? Anytime I ever look anywhere, people are usually recording off of Xbox Ones, PS4s, Xbox 360s, PS3s. Exactly, unless you're like 50 or something, or unless you're playing like a Battlefield game, or you're just playing one of those tactic games that are on like that are PC only. Those are the only times you really see anybody playing any games on PC. But other than that, console games are really the they are the founding father. They're the standard. Yeah, exactly. Not the founding father. I don't know why I was going on saying that. I was having a little brain fart there. But anyway, they are the standard these days. And anybody who has a PC, it's not like you're wrong or anything, because I totally agree that PCs are great in and of themselves, just like the Xbox One, the Xbox 360, PS3, PS4. All of them have their ups. All of them have their downs. The thing is, like these games these days, they're not made to quality. And and the fact that we don't have dedicated servers is a huge factor to that, because most of everything is multiplayer based these days. So with dedicated servers, both Sony and Microsoft coming together, I think that would be a great expansion opportunity for both them to come together, have the strongest connection possible, and everybody just get down on the best thing that's ever happened to mankind ever. And that's just I'm not even kidding. You laugh at me now.
No, it's not even a joke.
It's the best thing to happen to mankind. When you have a good game going and you're having fun and you're going with it, like really, what more fun can you have besides the obvious things that I'm not going to mention on the channel?
Giggity.
Exactly, giggity. But
it's a crazy amount of fun to be able to sit down and play with your brothers or sisters or your friends. It's awesome.
I'm just saying. And then they got the games on the Pip-Boy so that you could go and you could play like the Donkey Kong fucking type shit, and then
exactly.
Then they've got different ones you can find. There's terrible puppies.
Yeah, puppies are in the background right now, guys. Sorry about that. We got 9 of them. It's a little bit inconvenient at the moment. Hold on. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, we have 9 puppies, and they just happen to get really loud right there. But anyway, yeah, like we were saying, the whole Sony and PlayStation merger, or not merger, but network merger, I think that would be a great thing. I think that that's something that could really not just only, not stimulate the economy, but, help in the process. But, I think it would be something that gamers alike would really enjoy, because now not only can somebody say, "Oh, you're gay, you got Xbox," or not, or like, "Oh, you're a bitch, you got PlayStation 4." Well, no one can say that anymore, because now everyone can play with everybody, and you know what? The master race will, shine through, because I'm not talking about oh, you have 2 or 3 PS4 dudes on your team. I'm talking about straight on. They have lobbies where it's Xbox versus PlayStation, like Microsoft versus Sony, like MVS. Like they can have a whole dedicated server, MVS. Just one dedicated server. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Just one dedicated server called MVS. Just Microsoft versus Sony. And yeah, that's right, I'm a PlayStation person, and I'm recording this on SHAREfactory, and I'm even sitting here saying that Microsoft should be the frontliner on this, just because people recognize it more, it's more recognizable. People, tend to say that
it's easier to start out.
People say that it's the better system more often, so why not give them the headliner? So yeah, I think that would be just a really solid idea for these two companies to have a network merger, so that way players alike can't argue about it anymore. Everyone screams, "Oh no, that'll take away competition. That takes away, everything that has to do with business." No, it really doesn't, because guess what? Now you have 2 companies competing against one PC, which everyone claims is the master race. You take out that master race, what are they really going to say? You guys devise even one system together. Like, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be fucking more powerful than a computer.
Just saying.
Well, anyway, guys, the last thing I want to say is that soon here on the channel we're going to be adding a little extra segment called Life Stories. So yeah, be looking out for that. Anyway, this was Lord 4-Star, Sir Galric, and General Azok coming at you with episode 50, part 2. On the conclusion, signing out. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching. Later.